Are you tired of losing fights to poop-smelling brigands? Those ragged peasants block your every strike and then knock you out with 2 hits. You feel like you're doing something wrong, but you don't know what it is. That's something you can solve in a very short time if you follow this video on how to become near invincible in combat as Henry. The key is learning how combat works, but also preparing your character properly for combat. If you haven't noticed yet, Henry has been injured and lost his combat prowess due to his wounds. Your job early in the game is to give him a proper reconvalescence. Remember that stupid movie with Steven Seagal where he was in a coma for years and then trains to regain his lost strength? It's gonna be very similar. By similar, I mean equally as stupid. But the results? Chef's kiss. Are you ready to turn Henry into a juggernaut in the span of a few hours? Let's get to it. Drop everything you're doing and head to the fields. Start picking flowers. Any flower or herb will do. I know this sounds silly, but trust me on that. Continue clearing patch after patch until your survival levels up, which should only take a few moments. Once level 10 in survival, pick the leg day perk. Now picking up herbs levels up your strength as well as survival. Neat! Continue doing it then. Now that your strength has risen up a little, you can start unlocking perks that will let you wield weapons above your level limit. Get train hard, fight easy once you hit level 6 strength. Keep grabbing those flowers. As your survival levels up, you'll be able to collect larger areas of them, so start opting for the wider patches to speed things up. Next on the list is the Leshy perk at survival level 12. This boosts up your traits when you're in a forest, which grants you massive combat advantage as you fight those pesky forest bandits, for example. You might want to collect on that massive field close to an apothecary so that it becomes easier to sell them once your sack fills in, by the way. The herbs can net you a nice sum as they stack up, especially when you're picking them up by hundreds, but don't be too hasty with unloading them. Once you become over-encumbered, best stay that way for a while, because moving while over-encumbered actually levels up your strength and vitality immensely. Now you're leveling up 3 different traits by simply picking up flower beds. Once your strength goes up to 8, unlock the Wrestler perk. From level 16 survival, you get the Wildman perk that strengthens your Leshy, and oh right, your main level also increases from doing this. Where were we? Leshy, yes, reach survival level 20 and unlock Leshy 2 as well. Now you can leave the meadows and finally focus on learning how to fight. Finally, have you visited Tomcat yet? The guy the nice girl tells you about right after the gallows scene where you parted with your best buddy Hans Capon? It's time to pay him a visit now. There is no need to take a ton of groschen for the training. We'll pay him only once for the cheapest option and take advantage of the fact that we can spar with the guy without limits. On the way to reach him, you might want to stay encumbered and raise your strength to 14 at least and unlock Grand Slam. Now for learning how to actually fight. Combat in Kingdom Come Deliverance II is like riding a bike. It looks insanely difficult only as long as you don't know how to do it. The moment you grasp it, it becomes muscle memory. First, only focus on blocking and riposting. Look at your opponent's weapon placement. Move your weapon to match its direction. And don't attack. Instead block when the green shield icon shows up. Follow up with your attack. Don't hold the right mouse button to block. Click it once, when the green shield icon shows up. Then quickly change the direction and click the left mouse button to attack. This move is pretty much everything you need to know to win early fights. You can actually use it on Tomcat to unlock the option for advanced teaching once you challenge him to a duel as well. Alright, Tomcat. Head to the Romani camp and find the man raised by a bear and ask for combat training help.
Now you're in trouble.
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike.
You can buy some knowledge, but it's the sparring you actually want.
Let's get to it.
Once equipped with a wooden sword, you can keep doing whatever you want, neglecting his instructions. You will keep raising swordsmanship from hitting the poor dude over and over with that wooden sword as he tells you that you're mixing up the attack order.
This was also a technique, but not the correct. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Where? Once more. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Why didn't you finish?
But when you feel ready, challenge him to a duel to unlock the Master Strike. Remember what I told you, follow the weapon placement. Block, then riposte with your own attack.
Fucking hell! Useless!
If he hits you with a riposte of his own, you can load the game as it should have saved right before the fight.
So, do you think
Now you have access to unlimited training with the bear guy and the Master Strike unlocked. Be sure to like the video if you found it helpful and catch you in another one. Cheers!
Fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
Getting the hang of it. Again. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. Beautiful. Try it again. That's not it. You have to attack me too. Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side.